Hello and welcome to Nosy Tarot Entertainment, where this nosy person plays with tarot cards for entertainment only. Today we are going to do a relationship reading on Timothee Chalamet and Kylie Jenner. Let's see what the cards have to say about them. I'm going to have Timothy on this side, Kylie on this side, and then we will do shared energies down the middle. Let's get started with Major Arcana. What is Timothy's current major arcana, please? Timothy's current major arcana. What is Kylie Jenner's current major arcana, please? Current major arcana. Don't run away, girl. And what is the shared major arcana between these two people? Shared major arcana between these two people. And what is his major arcana about her? Major arcana regarding her. How does he feel about her? And how does she feel about him? Her major arcana towards him. Her major arcana towards him. Okay. So his current overall major arcana is the moon in the reverse. So I get the sense that he is living it up. He's having a good time. I think that he might be kind of coming out of his shell. Maybe he's being a little more fun, a little more, what is it? Like carefree. That's the word that I'm thinking about. A little more carefree. And he may also get the sense that, like, if she finds stuff out about him, if rumors start about him. Oh, I did hear that there was an issue. She had an issue about him and Lord of This. Is it Lord of This? Madonna's, I want to say Lord of This Malone, but I don't know what her last name is. Madonna's daughter. Supposedly it was his first love. But so he may not care about that stuff. It's like, hey, look, either you want to be with me or you don't. You can believe it if you want to. I can't convince you, one way or the other. But I get the sense that he's just like, like a devil may care, living it up, doing his thing, okay? And then his major arcana towards her, regarding her, okay. So we got the devil in the reverse. So I think that he is feeling a little bit smothered. He feels a little overwhelmed. And I think that the codependency and maybe even a little bit of like manipulation, I think that it is kind of bothering him, like maybe it's kind of getting to him. So yeah, not a great card. I mean, the moon in the reverse isn't too bad, but man, how he feels about her, that devil card in the reverse, no. Oh, and that could also be toxicity, like a toxic relationship, bringing out the worst in one another. Now, her current overall major arcana is the hangman. Okay, so this can be a bit of a limbo. And when you look at this hangman, you see that there's water in the back. So we're doing a love reading, a connection reading. So this could definitely be her feeling in limbo or being strung along or just kind of hanging out in regards to feelings, in regards to like love. I think she's a Scorpio. I don't know what he is, but I think that this is also the throat chakra. So she may be scared to kind of put like a voice to what it is that she's seeing that could kind of be making her uncomfortable because, the hangman, this is an uncomfortable position. And, it could even be, you see this light around his head. She might even be a little fearful or hesitant to actually have her mind or her eyes opened to whatever it is that, may come to her mind or that she may see. Now let's see how she feels towards him or about him. The temperance. Okay, so I think that she's definitely feeling some kind of imbalance, some kind of separation. And when we look at the temperance card, there is both this person, this heavenly being is on water and land. And a lot of times that talks about, again, like the emotional or the spiritual world, because that's intuition with the water. And then also the physical world. So that can be like physical and mental or emotional. And I think that because this is in the reverse, that there is a bit of a separation. There's starting to be an imbalance there. And this is a fire card. You can see the fire in the background. And then the solar plexus, which is like that deep, pelvic kind of, just above like the sacrum and like the deep stomach. That is about what you can do. And I think that this divide, this imbalance is kind of growing further and further, and it's affecting the fire, the passion there. Let's see what the shared connection is. The Hierophant. Okay, so this is actually really interesting because the Hierophant is our card of tradition, whether it's religious tradition, traditional lifestyles, or like being open and actually, maybe it's got something to do with being open-minded, because this can actually embody like wanting the traditional married lifestyle, whereas someone else is trying to almost indoctrinate someone into being open-minded or open-minded. That has a bit of a different meaning, like when you think about like K-dramas or like South Korean culture. And I do a lot of South Korean readings here, so I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like almost like having an open relationship or being a little like adventurous. So that's really interesting. Let's pull some more cards and see what they say. What can we know about this connection in general, please? What can we know about this connection? Thank you. What can we know about Kylie? Three of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords. This was the first one that came out, and the Five of Swords. I actually think that this is supposed to be in the upright. So my two least favorite cards in the deck actually came out. So Five of Swords talks about like being willing to step on people, not caring whose feelings you hurt, who you do dirty, like you're just trying to get to your goal. And then this Seven of Swords here, this is a sneaky, stealing, getting away with something energy. And if you look at it, this sneaky person is not only exiting like the back dark stairwell, but they're almost heading towards this Three of Pentacles. So this is a third party energy. It is not necessarily a third party like an affair or a lover or a side piece, but this is a third person. It gives me the sense of like someone that he would be working with who is a little bit younger, a little more inexperienced, because usually this will be like a teacher and two students or an apprentice. So this is on the job or in school learning something. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So this can be one of my baby cards, but more than anything, the Ace is the beginning, and the Cups, what did I just talk about with all the water? Cups talks about emotions. It talks about intuition. So this can be the start of a new relationship with someone who is at school or work, and it might have something that makes them feel like they have to be sneaky or petty. So tell us more about this, please. Can you elaborate on this? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the Two of Wands in the reverse and the Nine of Cups. This is, yeah, that's the Two of Wands. Just wanted to make sure. So this is about like not necessarily making a choice. This is about playing like both sides of the road and being self-fulfilled. So it's almost like being happy and satisfied emotionally, and not feeling like you have to make, and look what comes out, Three of Swords. Okay, guys. So, yeah, I think that there may be something afoot. Seven of Cups in the reverse. It's confusion. Three of Wands in the reverse. So what did we get? Three of Wands, Three of Swords. We got the Three of Pentacles. So the only three that has not come out is the Three of Cups, which would be like partying, living it up. So definitely a third party energy here. So it's giving Timothee, Kylie, I was going to say Kaylee, Timothy, Kylie, and then a third party energy. I think there is some confusion. There could also be some delusion. I get the sense that with this Seven of Cups in the reverse, this actually plays on both of them, but I get especially on Kylie's side, because this can talk about like being confused, not wanting to see the truth, being a little delulu. And then the Three of Wands in the reverse, which we had also gotten there. Right, we got the Three of Wands. Where was it? Three of Swords. You know, that's heartbreak. Yeah, here's the Three of Wands right here. Yeah, so the Three of Wands in the reverse, again, that's that third party fiery energy that's coming in. Thank you. Four of Cups in the reverse, a Nine of Swords. Somebody is stressed out, they are bored, and they are looking to expand their horizon. They're looking for some kind of new adventure. And Five of Cups, that's the Five of Cups in the reverse, and that's somebody who's feeling overlooked, somebody who is scared of abandonment or being left. The Moon in the reverse, we got that earlier. That was his current energy. Let's read it since we got it a second time. Releasing fear, unveiling secrets, subsiding anxiety, truth, regaining composure, self-deception. And then the King of Swords in the reverse. So the King of Swords in the reverse is a king who is very critical and also very King of Cups. Okay, so I get the sense that he might be one of those people who is a love bomber. Like he knows the right things to do or say to kind of bring her back into the mix, bring her back into the fold. What did Michael Corleone say? And the Godfather, just when he thinks he's out, they pull him back in. That's what he knows how to do. Ten of Wands. I get that that is just the overall energy. Like this is a heavy relationship. I think that they are stressed and a lot of tension, especially like in the neck and the shoulders, and maybe even like in their heads, just kind of always thinking about it, always worried about it. It's always on their minds. How does Timothy feel in this relationship right now? Okay, I'm going to take both of those. Can you tell me why? Why does he feel this way? Why does he feel this way? Thank you. Look, another two came out. So how does he feel in this relationship? Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. He feels uninspired. He feels like he's being tied down. He feels like he can't do what he wants. His passion is waning. Why does he feel this way? King of Pentacles and the Star in the reverse. Because he doesn't see it going anywhere. The only thing that he sees is money. King of Pentacles. This is a king that rules his kingdom with money. When there's a problem, he's going to throw money at it. How does Kylie feel? Let me move these so I don't get confused. How does Kylie feel in this relationship right now, please? How does Kylie feel in this relationship right now? Thank you. Okay, so Queen of Wands, why does she feel this way? Why does she feel this way? Thank you. Notice how this flew over here. And earlier when I was doing Knight of Cups in the reverse, when I was doing her major arcanas, I think her Temperance card flew over here as well. So it's like running to the side that Timothy is on. So how does she feel in this relationship right now? She feels beautiful. She feels like she is on a throne. This is also the Witch of the Tarot deck. This is somebody who dibbles and dabbles in the occult, and I'm not going to take these, but I want to look at them. Four of Swords, the Justice card in the reverse, and the Hangman in the reverse. Let's see if those come back out again as we continue. But I think that this also reflects, you can see that she's kind of smiling here. I think that this also reflects how being with him has gotten her just like the attention from different people, whether it's famous people or like new fans. And why does she feel this way? She feels this way because of the Knight of Cups in the reverse. This is the lover boy. The Knight of Cups, this is somebody who is very romantic, somebody who is a lover, and somebody who can be a little unstable. Like think about if you were riding on the back of a horse with a cup and it had like, you know, some kind of wine or liquid or fluid in it, it would be a little difficult to keep that liquid inside of the cup. And with him being in the reverse right now, I think that, you know, he is not quite as affectionate as he had been. And, you know, that may tarnish how she feels as far as the Queen of Wands. Tell us about the shared energy in this connection, please. What is the shared energy? Thank you. Thank you. Did y'all see when I was shuffling that the World card showed itself? And why is this the shared energy? Why is this the shared energy? Thank you. Thank you. There's that Devil card again. Okay, so what is the shared energy in this connection? We got the World card in the reverse and the Strength card in the reverse. So when I ask about the shared energy here, not only do we get two major arcanas, but they are both in the reverse. I just said that she was a Scorpio. Here's your Scorpio card, the Strength card in the reverse, and then the World card. So this is about being stuck in a loop, not learning a lesson, feeling like you can't tame a beast, feeling like you cannot lead your life or this connection with love. You want to lead and deal with this lion, this beast, with kindness. That's the only way that this person is going to be able to get that lion's mouth open, if they are kind and compassionate and patient. And when this is in the reverse, they are not that. So definitely stuck in a loop, and they, oh, look at this. The snake is eating its own tail. And I think that is exactly what the vibe of this whole connection is. It's like, okay, what exactly are we doing here? Because it's almost never ending. We're just going to hurt ourselves. And why do they feel this way? Because there are some seeds that they are patiently waiting to bloom and blossom. But they don't know how much longer they can do this. You can see the storm in the back, and they are at their lowest right now. So they are trying to get their feet back under them so they can be that phoenix and rise up. But man, it is difficult because, well, first off, I do think that they probably have great chemistry in the bedroom. And I also think that they may be the type of person, or the type of people that have to have that physical connection. And the only reason I bring that up is because they may not always be together. So that could be a source of the issue. Like, I know how much you like that physical touch in a relationship. So when you and I aren't together, what are you doing? How are you satisfying that physical touch? I think that could be an issue. What is Timothy's biggest obstacle? No, not obstacle. What is his biggest concern? What is his biggest concern in this connection? Timothy's biggest concern in this connection. What is his biggest concern? Justice. And what is Kylie's biggest concern in this connection? Kylie's biggest. You see what came out? And what is the actual biggest issue? Okay, so his biggest concern, again, I think that he is thinking of this from a bird's eye view. He's thinking of this like overall, how is this going to affect him in the eyes of the public? Justice is always about our community, okay? So he is thinking right now, the biggest issue that he has is, how are the scales of justice? How is the community's support for him going to be affected? Will it be good? Will it be bad? And I think, again, because this is the Justice card, like, how, even if it's bad now, how's it going to be in 3 months? How's it going to be in 3 years? How's it going to be in 15 years? You know, so he's thinking long term based off of what this is right now. And then her biggest issue, trying to heal her heart. So this is the heartbreak card. This is the betrayal card. And being that it is in the reverse, I would not be surprised if she has already had some type of heartbreak with him already. And I do think that it could be like him not mentioning her by name, or mentioning her in interviews, or I don't know if they walk the red carpet together. But I do think that is one type of heartbreak. But I also think that it is like, you know, like an actual romantic, having an affair, cheating kind of heartbreak as well. And then what is the actual issue in this connection? They cannot stop fighting. Neither of them want to compromise, or they are tired of compromising. So it's nothing but arguments, disagreements. They don't see eye to eye. What does Timothy want in the near future in this connection? What does he want in the near future with this connection? Thank you. Money, money, please. So this is the Ten of Pentacles. This is huge amounts of monies. This is having successful investments, having good return on investments. Yeah, this could be an Oscar. Was he the one that I heard? No, I think it was it Austin Butler? Somebody criticized some young male actor recently, and they're like, oh, he only wants to be a serious actor. He only wants an Oscar, something like that. And I want to say that it's Timothee Chalamet, but I could be wrong. But anyways, winning an Oscar and getting like those accolades, that could definitely be Ten of Pentacles. Now, how about Kylie? What does she want in the near future from this connection? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I think that she wants to kind of network. She wants to learn something. Maybe she wants to get in acting. Maybe she wants to kind of put her foot in, you know, in Hollywood, or maybe she wants like a mentor. Because again, we got this earlier, the Three of Pentacles. Remember, that is our apprenticeship card. It's learning from someone. It's being taken under the wing of a mentor, you know. And what is the Eight of Cups? Y'all know what my next question was, right? What does he want in the near future? What does she want in the near future? And what is the actual near future? Eight of Cups. Walking away from what? Battered, tattered, beat up cups. So I think, and again, that full moon there, he was the full moon in the reverse. We got another full moon here. So what about a timeline? If they are to break up, can you give us a timeline, please? Timeline, please, if they break up. Nine of Swords. So it could be, what is this, December? So yeah, maybe what's the 6th month? What is that, June? Because it's swords, so it's not quite as fast burning as wands, not nearly as slow as pentacles. So I'd say maybe by June, if they're going to break up, something may come about or happen in June that could inevitably lead to them or this relationship kind of being walked away from. All right, and then lastly, tell us about the near future for this connection, please. Near future. Because I'm nosy and I want to know. Near future, please. Thank you. All right, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Swords. So, all cards, no, we got the Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. Okay. Yeah, it's unhappiness, being unsatisfied, and mean. I wouldn't be surprised if they like actually kind of fight. I don't get the sense that they would badmouth one another like to the public, but I think that there's definitely going to be a bitter ending in the near future, because the Queen of Swords in the reverse, oh, she's mean. And then, yeah, then it's going to be, that's a Tower card. This is my Night Goddess Tarot deck, and they're all like feminine energies. And so you can see the 10 and the 6 here. So this is the Tower card. And, you know, Tower is about something being blown up, knocked down, struck by lightning, and just crumbling. So why is this Tower card why is this Tower event? Three of Wands, that third party energy again. This is more about like movement though. and then the Hermit. So again, we got a couple of nines. I asked for a timeline, and we got what? The Nine of Swords. And then we also got the Nine of Cups in the reverse. And now we're getting the equivalent of the Hermit, which is the ninth card of the Major Arcana. So maybe something happens in June, the 6th month, and then by September, the time of the Hermit, or yeah, Hermit season is the way to say it. They could like actually be done. Anything else we can know? Ace of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, the ending of love. Usually the Ace of Cups, that's a cup that overflows with love and emotion, and it's in the reverse. So let's keep an eye out, guys. And also let me know, other than Lourdes, I was going to say Corleone, but maybe that's because I was talking about The Godfather. But Madonna's daughter, let me know if y'all have heard anything other than, you know, them still keeping in touch, because I know that that was an issue. The Emperor here. Yeah, so I'm curious. What do y'all know? What have y'all heard? Let's be nosy and keep our eyes peeled, because something's afoot here, guys. Thanks so much for being here.